I haven't been as flustered walking out of the movies this year as I was yesterday when I walked out of Aladdin. And I'm going to tell you why.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Fuck no!
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and this isn't even really one of those. I'm about to talk about Aladdin. This isn't a movie review. I'm not going to tell you whether or not the movie is good or bad. If you want a review, here's my review. Aladdin's pretty good. Go see the movie. Now, this is more so of a, a rant about some things that I didn't quite like about Aladdin. Let's start with, I don't want to bash the movie off the rip. So let's talk about some good stuff. First of all, the movie is fucking beautiful. Okay, go see this in a theater. Don't bootleg it off the internet. Don't wait for it to hit Netflix if it ever hits Netflix. Don't red box it. Don't do none of that. Go sit your ass in the theater and watch the movie on a big screen because the shit is gorgeous. Also, Will Smith is fucking fantastic in this movie. What else? Cause that's about it. Let's just start with the small stuff. This movie is 2 hours and 9 minutes long. I felt like I was in the theater for
84 years.
Real talk. And I think it's because I've seen the original. So like it's like you know what's about to happen. And so you waiting on certain stuff to happen. And when it don't happen, you like, what is taking y'all so long to get to this part? And so it got to a point where I was just sitting there and I was like, damn, we've been in this movie a really long time. And I mean, that's cool, I guess. But it just felt really, the first 45 minutes is a snooze fest, my nigga. Like, I mean, it is boring. Hey, fuck it. I said it. They stuck as close as possible to the original story. I mean, while still trying to make it their own. I think the only difference in this one is that Jasmine want to be the Sultan. I mean, it's 2019. I saw it coming. You know, the women, they want it all. And boo boo, go get it. Do your thing. I didn't have a problem with Jasmine wanting to be the Sultan. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, because, hey, normally she's supposed to, you know, the original movie, you know, is about them trying to find her a prince for her to marry because they need a new Sultan. You know what I'm saying? But Jasmine in this joint is a strong, independent brown woman. And she was like, nah, I can do it. And I was like, I mean, that's cool. Now, here's where the problems come in. The music, here's the thing with Disney movies. The music, you know they gonna be musicals. I mean, they gotta be musicals. The songs in this movie don't always work. And and I mean, you know the songs, they good songs, but particularly, I don't know if it's the acting or I don't know, but it's just like every time they started singing, I was just like, unless it was Will Smith singing, but I was just like, my nigga, you could have just said this. You didn't have to sing it. But there is, I mean, overall, every song is from the original movie except for this one song that Jasmine be singing about how she not gonna be silenced, and you know she gonna rise up to become this sultan. And I'm like, all right, it's cool. There's one, she sings it in the movie twice. Now, I'm not gonna get to the part that I don't like. I'm gonna get to that in a second. We'll get back to the music. But I think the biggest problem that I had with this is that literally the only time I was enjoying myself watching the movie was when Will Smith was on the screen. And I mean, I know from the original, everybody's favorite character is the Genie, but you also still enjoy every other part of the movie. At least I did. In this one, I was just like, the movie started, and I was like, alright, this cool, but let's get to Aladdin getting in this motherfucking Cave of Wonders. That took like an hour, and I was like, damn. Then he finally get into the Cave of Wonders, and then you wake up from your nap, and then, you know, Will Smith on the screen, he doing his thing, and you like, damn, okay, I'm back in this thing. But every time Will Smith leave the screen, and it's just Aladdin or Jasmine doing something, I'm like, damn, this movie is really boring, bro. And I don't know, I just had a problem with that, and I was like, damn, this movie should really be called Genie, colon, well, not colon, but Genie, and then in like parentheses, Aladdin. But I mean, Will Smith did, I mean, solo film, my nigga could have done this on his own. I'm just gonna be real. Everything else is just, Aladdin cool, Jasmine cute, she can sing. Jafar, he alright. Abu cool. I like Abu. Abu was cool in this joint. The carpet was cool. The carpet, shit, Abu and the carpet, they don't say words, and I enjoyed them. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Will Smith was singing in this joint too. That's another thumbs up. Hey, Will Smith was in that. Hurry, no, he was singing for. I was like, damn, boy. But it's just like there were certain like lines that was being said, and I was just like, damn, this is really dry. But then you can't really blame them because it's adapted from a fucking 90 Disney's children's movie, and it's just like, I mean, they can only change so much before it becomes something completely different. But my biggest problem with the movie, girl, stop texting me. But my biggest problem with the movie was when they was singing, they would start singing. And, you know, I'd be jamming, you know, because I know the songs. But I'd be like, damn, this just don't fit in this. Like, you know, you watching Beauty and the Beast, they start singing, you like, yeah, this work. Because, I mean, it's Beauty and the Beast. Whenever they started singing in here, it's like the movie would stop and you would just be dragged into like a Disney music video. And I was just like, I don't know, man. This feels too High School Musical for me. It's just kind of it's taking me away from what I'm watching. But one point in particular, Jasmine singing her song about not being silenced and stuff like that. You know, the first time she sing it, it worked because it come right after this scene, you know, where she being like put down. And so she go into her room and she's singing, you know, she's singing her little heart out about how she won't be silenced. I'm gonna be the sultan. You can't keep me down because I'm gonna rise up. And I was like, you go, girl, you sing it. But then at like a pivotal point towards the end of the movie, which, I mean, I can spoil it. It's Aladdin. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all know I've seen Aladdin. It's like the part when Jafar get the lamp and he wishes to become the sultan. She being dragged out of the palace by some guards. And it's like a point in the movie where she literally stops, turns around, and starts singing the same song. And niggas start disappearing and shit. And I was just like, wait, is this actually happening right now? Or are we just is she imagining this? Like, I mean, literally, it sucked all the energy out of that scene, bro. Like, all the energy, because I was like, I feel like they shot this after they shot everything else and was like, we gotta put this in the movie, man. They gonna love it. Disney was like, we got a new song out. They gotta hear it twice in the movie. And I was like, it's almost like the screen could have cut to black. And the little words could have paused up in the corner. And they could have been like, Disney presents, you know, the song, the artist, the record label. And this could have been a real deal music video. I was like,
What?
why the fuck did y'all put this part? Why did y'all put this right here? She sang the song once already. We don't gotta hear it again. We know what she want. But when she get done singing the song, everybody come back. And then you snap back into reality. And it's like, what the fuck is this movie doing? Like, it was forcing the whole I'm gonna be Sultan thing. And I'm like, we get it. We know that. We know how this gonna end. We know you gonna get it. But you don't gotta shove it down my throat, Disney. Pause. And then on top of that, I was also pissed off they didn't turn Jafar into a big snake. Because I mean, that's like one of the best parts of the original movie. Like, my nigga turned into a big snake. Instead of this one, they took the snake and just made him a new staff. I was like,
I guess.
and then we got like 30 seconds of him being, you know, a genie, you know, or like the red genie, the evil giant. I was like,
I guess.
so instead of them turning him into a big snake, they turned the parrot into a big ass parrot. I was like, nigga, and they had a damn, I ain't trying to see this shit. I want to see the snake. Where the snake at? Why they ain't put Jasmine in the hourglass? I think I just wanted, I'm just gonna be real with you. I wanted a mirror image of the original giant. But they could have still added the Jasmine wanting to be a Sultan thing. That's cool. That's cool. I understand. A little twist. Just a little twist. You know, to make it, just a little flair to make it their own thing. But overall, if Will Smith wasn't in this movie, it'd be a solid 6. 5.5. 5.83. 5.83. Just because if he wasn't in the movie. And I feel like that the movie called Aladdin, not the Genie. And to be honest, unless Aladdin running through the streets doing parkour, Aladdin is dull as hell. And I mean, the dude that played him, he handsome. I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, you know. Fuck it. But I don't know. I don't know. Whenever he on the screen, it's just like, and then you hear Will Smith's voice and you're like, I'm back. I don't know. I walked out and I was just kind of unfulfilled. That's what it was. That's the word. I was unfulfilled. I don't know, man. Go see it. Go see it, because I mean, it deserves, you know, they worked hard, you know, they put a lot of time and money into this, so you should put your time and money into it. I mean, it's a classic Disney film in live action. I don't see why you wouldn't go see it, but it's just like, I don't know. I wasn't floored by it. My mama was, but I mean, you know, it don't take much to get her. When it all boils down, when it all settles down, I think my final, you know, thing is that go see the movie, but don't have your hopes super duper high. And also, go see John Wick 3. But anyway, I'm gonna get about this hoe. In other news, MK11 episode 6, I'm in the process of editing it. I started editing it like 3-4 days ago, and I just kind of closed my laptop and I haven't touched it since. So it'll be up Tuesday, I promise. But anyway, I don't know, man. Aladdin, watch the original. Just stick with the original, and then like watch the second one. Well, not the second one, but watch the remake, and just watch Genie's scenes, I guess. I don't know what's going on these days. Fuck.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.